Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mixed Signals. You guys, today we're going to chat about emotional dumping. I have done a part 1 and part 2 on trauma dumping, which is a little bit different than emotional dumping. If you have not checked those out, please go and check those out. Now, as always, I love to use my job as my experiences and share with you guys. So, I'm at work one day and my manager is radioing every hour on the hour. Gotta walk off the floor. You know, it's the next hour. Gotta walk off the floor. Gotta walk off the floor. By the 5th time, okay, she gets to gotta walk off the floor. I'm like, oh my God, is she okay? She comes back around like 10 minutes later and I'm doing go backs from all the refunds that we had that day. And I go, are you okay? She comes back around, walks up to my cart, puts her hands up, and I'm like, are you okay? Is everything okay? And she was like, oh my God, Nicole. She leans in, like this woman had just got done running a marathon. And she goes, oh my gosh, I have not pooped for a week. Finally I went. My response to her was, ew, gross. Then I go, that's not good. She was like, I know, it was my birthday last week. Straight face, you guys. It was my birthday last week. And I was just eating so many rich foods. And ugh. Yep, constipated for a week. While she's got her stinky poopy fingers on my cart. And I go, you know, I'm a very solution-based person. So I say to my manager, you know, it's all about your diet and what you eat. She goes, I know, I have a really poor diet. Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, fix your diet. I said, however, you know, you want to be stopped, you know, if you ever get constipated again and you want to stop it, or, you know, get everything flowing or whatever, I say, get you some hexane-free, chemical-free castor oil. You know, clear your schedule. Take you about a tablespoon because you gonna be clearing bowels out all day, especially if you're, you know, really backed up. And she's just blank face, no emotion towards me, like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. I'm willing to try anything. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, well, you should, you know, look that up. And she's like, could you just text it to me? Yeah, okay. And then, you know, she's on her way. You know, and I remember, you guys, when I said ew to her, gross, she just didn't even have any real reaction. And that's the thing with emotional dumping, folks, is that they don't care at all about your boundaries. They don't care about making you feel uncomfortable. They have no awareness whatsoever. It's all about them and how they feel. Like I said, she came up to me. All I asked was, are you okay? Guys, boundaries would teach you. Yes, I feel a lot better now. I've been constipated like a whole victim show all week. Gross, okay? Now, another example that I have of emotional dumping is one day I was getting ready to go to work and, you know, this guy I had been dating, I only dated him for about 6 weeks, and he comes knocking on my door. You know, it's Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. It's like 12 o'clock. You know, I just got done making myself breakfast and go open the door and I'm like, what's going on? What's up? And he was like, oh man, can I come in? And, you know, he looked completely hungover and I'm all, actually, you know, I'm getting ready to go to work. I have to be there at, you know, 1:45. And he was like, oh yeah, sounds good. Oh yeah, okay. You know, he's walking into my apartment and he was like, sorry if you tried to reach me. I lost my phone last night. Oh, I completely blacked out. Guys, in 6 weeks, this was the 3rd time this person told me that they had blacked out. Now, I said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You find your phone? He was like, yeah, actually, my friend brought it over this morning. It was crazy. He was telling me all about how I was behaving last night. I don't remember any of it. He's all, I got in a fight with somebody. This is the emotional dumping. And I'm like, oh, wow, sorry to hear about that. Are you okay? And he's like, I mean, I don't remember it. I blacked out. I said, you know, I really have to get ready and go to work. You know, we can talk some other time. And this guy puts his hands back, laying, you guys, in my room on my bed. And he's like, yeah, I don't even know if I had a concussion. And I'm like, oof, yikes. I'm like, I hope not. That's not good. This man says, yeah, because that would be like my 4th concussion. I said, 4th? He was like, yeah, and that's not good. I said, hell, not 1 is good. I said, and again, I said, I'm sorry how that happened to you. I was like, are you going to be okay? Do you need to go to the hospital or something? He was like, no, I just got really wasted last night. I guess I threw up everywhere. And then, oh God, we all downed a whole bottle after that. I said, yeah. That's crazy. So this is like the 4th time I tell him, hey, I got to get ready. I got to go to work. This guy starts breaking down. Okay. He's all upset. He gets sad. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe I got in that fight. And, now actually my jaw is starting to hurt. And could you take a look at the back of my head? And I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I really got to get ready. Like, I'm sorry. Is there somebody else? What about your friend you were with last night? I said, matter of fact, why was he telling you the way you behaved? How does he remember and you don't remember anything? I said, your friend let you get drunk like that? He was like, oh, I know, right? That's not even a good friend. I said, well, it sounds like you're kind of out of control. Again, this man starts getting emotional and he's like, I need to start going to a therapist. I'm really depressed, Nicole. It's like, I don't even want to live anymore. Like sometimes I just don't even want to be. And I'm all, yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Sorry, I'm not a therapist. And he was like, no, it's okay. Yeah, you don't have to say anything. He was like, I'm just gonna go and get some health and behavioral health, see a therapist, get some drugs, and I'll be on probably some kind of depression medication. And again, I'm solution based, folks. I said, well, depression and medication actually make no sense whatsoever. I said, depression is more spiritual. I said, you're talking about taking a chemical for something that is going on spiritually. And he's just like, yeah, I don't know, but I need to take something. Completely unaware of what I'm even trying to say, not ready to receive, I'm guessing. Now, I tell this man again, yeah, I don't know, man, but you're going to have to, get to going because I really got to go to work. I got to finish getting ready. He was like, I got to throw up. This fool, okay, runs out of the room into my other bathroom, oh my God, you guys, throws up all over my toilet, talking about, probably a couple minutes later, comes out talking about, oh, sorry, I threw up. Oh God, I guess I was pretty bad. Oh, I guess I'm really hungover. Sorry. And I'm all, there's cleaning stuff and towels underneath the sink, so go ahead, clean all that up. He cleans it up, of course. He comes back out, and he's sitting up in my face talking about, well, you have a good day at work. I said, that's gross, dude. You came over to my house, you're talking about all this help that you need and everything going on. I wasn't even there. This is like the 3rd time you've told me you blacked out. And I said, maybe we should take a break. You just threw up in my bathroom. Like, he was like, yeah, I need to get some help. This is what I'm telling you guys, completely unaware of what's going on around them. They don't care that you have somewhere to be, something to do. It doesn't bother them. All right, you guys, allow that to simmer.